and start in that seated position. Start to settle into your space. Close your eyes and start to focus consciously on your breath. Try to align your ears over your shoulders and your shoulders over your hips. Have a nice long spine. And as you inhale, trace that line from your tailbone to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, just soften all the way back down the front side of your body. And go ahead, you can do the ujjayi breath if you want, but I prefer to do the open mouth breath when I'm seated. It's totally up to you, but the idea is to take full, deep, complete breaths. So if you're new, you can set up your weights at the top of your mat, off of your mat, so they're accessible when we start to use them. And anytime, if you don't have weights, that's not a problem either. You don't need them. And let's see what else. If you have blocks, you can use them whenever the floor seems far away. All right, so just a few more deep breaths here. Settle into your space. Again, if anything doesn't feel good, we're going to modify. And if the weight gets too much and you start compensating alignment, then put them down. From here, let's work our neck a little bit. So bringing your chin to your chest, just letting the weight of your head lengthen the back of your neck. And bring your right ear to your right shoulder. Go ahead and come back through the center. Left ear, left shoulder. And then go ahead and add that breath, that equal inhale as you go in one direction, and the exhale when you come back through the center line. And if you have any tight spots, feel free to pause there for a breath or two. And then go ahead and come back to that center position with your hands down. Do some circles, some torso circles. So all the way around in one direction, starting to warm up your body. Some of you are from the UK and it's a little bit later in the afternoon for you. And then switch directions. And then find your way back into that upright seated position. Big inhale, bring the arms up. Then the next inhale, cactus the arms, draw your chest through, squeeze your shoulder blades. And then rounding your back, tap the fingertips together. A few more times. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fingertips touch. One more inhale. And exhale. Keep reaching forward. Bringing your hands to your mat. And then we're going to come up into a tabletop position. Move my block. And we'll just start with Chakravikasana, that stirring action, bringing your hands as wide as your mat, your knees together, your toes tucked. Your hips can move from side to side. So just gently warming up. You can bring the hips back to your heels. But again, find those spots that are resistant and hang out there a little bit. Now it's like to hang your head, connect with your breath. And then the next time you come towards your heels, really press into your big toes, actually all your toes a little stretch. And then come back up, and we'll come into an aligned tabletop. We're gonna do a little bit of a variation of cats and cows. So we'll start with just a traditional one. Line up your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. Inhale in through your nose as you open your heart. Soft seal your lips. And then exhale as you round your back. Now from here, bring your hips to your heels. Press into your forearms like you're going to do a forearm plank, but pull your chest through back into cow pose. Exhale to cat, hips to heels. Inhale, forearms to the mat, pull yourself forward. Exhale, round. Hips to heels. So just flowing through this with your own breath a few more times. A little bit of movement into the spine. And when you come up to tabletop again, stay there. I'm going to go into a side stretch. From here, bring your right hand in line with your right knee. Swing your right foot out, and we're going to come into that modified side plank. Bring your left arm over your ear line and stretch from toes to fingertips, one of my favorite side body stretches. And then spin the ribs towards the sky. From here, go ahead and come up onto your right knee, lining up your body. Inhale up, left hand to your thigh or your shin, and lift and open the side. Same idea, spin the ribs. Inhale up. One more time to the right hand down, and lengthen. Let's come back into the tabletop position. This time, left hand in line with your left knee, swing the left foot out, right leg, so in that modified side plank, right arm over the ear line, reach. Spin the ribs towards the sky. And up onto the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the side body. As you exhale, hand to the thigh or the shin and open up. One more time, the other side. Inhale up. Left hand to the ground and lengthen. Coming back into your tabletop. A little bit of wrist work before we come into downward facing dog. So flipping your fingertips towards you. And you can tuck the toes. A little rocking action. And then holding the stretch. Go ahead and come onto your fingertips to stretch your fingertips by bending your elbows. Excuse me. And then just briefly on the tops of your hands, go ahead and roll out your wrists. And from here, when you're ready, if there's another stretch you want to do before down dog, do it. Otherwise, set your foundation. Set your hands, bring your hips high, pedal it out, maybe even widen your stance to find a little bit more of an organic movement here, letting your head hang. Trying to create that inverted V and drawing the shoulder blades wide. All right, so what that does is gets your shoulders away from your ears, from here to here. Always feel free to bend your knees. So we're trying to come to a 90-degree angle in the hip crease, but you might have to bend the knees, especially on these first few downward dogs. One more breath here on this first one. Inhale. And let it go. Let's tiptoe to the top of your mat and set up for ragdoll. So once you get to the top of the mat, widen up your stance. I like to build this if you've taken my classes. You're going to bring your torso to touch your thigh bones, and then root down through the four corners of your feet. Maybe bring your thumbs to your hip crease. I want you to draw your pelvis back. Let the head hang. And then you have the option to grab opposite elbows. If this is tough, just press into a block. Okay? There's no need to straighten the legs. Keep a little bit of a micro bend, but do try to watch where your weight distribution in your feet. I always have to adjust mine. So we all have these tendencies. And you can stay still here, let your head just hang. Just release, let go. Notice any gripping in your eyes and your jaw, and let that go. And the swaying feels good, go ahead and do that. We're going to come back to center, let the hands fall. Bring your left hand under your left shoulder, but in the middle of your feet. We'll do a twist here. Bend the left knee. Inhale the right arm high. Roll out the wrist and the shoulder. Inhale, open up, and as you exhale, fold forward. Other side, right hand in the center, right knee bent. Inhale, left arm high. Roll it out. Open it up and fold forward. From here, either float your toes to touch, or if it's more comfortable for you, bring them underneath your hip bones. Come all the way up, nice and slow. And as you come to a stand, extend the arms up. Draw the shoulders back and down. Again, find the four corners of your feet. Inhale. And open the heart as you exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Drop the head and neck. Bring the fingertips to the shins or the mat. Lengthen tailbone to head. Inhale. And as you exhale, let's come to high plank. And just pause. Feel free to put your knees down here. Pushing the floor away, right? So we don't want to collapse the scapula. Push the floor away. From here, come forward onto the toes and lower all the way down to the mat. We'll do some cobras. Slide your hands back slightly. Feet are hip width, all 10 toenails down, navel to spine. As you inhale, use the floor a little bit, not a lot, and come on up. Just to where it's comfortable for your lower back. And exhale as you lower. A few more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Bring your hands back up underneath your shoulders. You can stay on your knees to come to plank, or lift your knees and press it up to plank, to downward facing dog. Let's go through Surya Namaskar A. Take your own variation, okay? I'll guide you through that. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump, top of your space. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Flip the palms this time like you're lifting something heavy. Get nice and tall. Inhale, cactus it out, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. High plank, toes or knees. Chaturanga or all the way down. Up dog or cobra to down dog. And you can always just go high plank to down dog. All right, we're going to move into our Surya Namaskar B. Inhale the right leg high and bring the knee to the nose. Hug up and in, and see if you can step the foot on the inside of your right thumb. If not, you're just going to use your right hand to draw it forward. Your feet have their own lanes. Drop your left knee. And just keeping the hands forward, we're going to rock back and forth from crescent moon to half Hanuman. Just make sure that in this crescent moon position, your knee's not coming out over your toes. Back and forth. One more time. And then let's hold half Hanuman. From here, this is a great place for blocks if your hamstrings are tight under your hands. Curl your toes towards you, lift your sternum, and fold. Come back forward to that crescent. Hear me? Okay. All right, from crescent moon, go ahead and bring your arms up. You're going to want to stay tucked with your back toes. On an inhale, cactus the arms. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, press it up to crescent lunge. And you might have too wide of a stance, so make your changes here. Draw the lower ribs back. Inhale and exhale. Next exhale, twist to the right. Just open arm twist, fan the fingers out, be super strong through the back leg. Just warming up here. Next inhale, drop your right arm, open it up. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Heel to heel or heel to arch, your arms are parallel to the ground, shoulders back. Your right knee's tracking over your right pinky toe. Inhale as you reach forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Elbow to knee, hand to the sky, or right hand can come to the floor. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lift up through the left arm, left hand to the thigh, high five the back wall. Then we're going to flow between extended side and reverse warrior. Connect with an inhale. As you exhale, extended side reach. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Staying right here. Coming to goddess squat. So pull yourself around, toes point out, sink the hips down. Keep moving the knees towards the pinkies, bring your hands to your knees. As you inhale, draw your chest forward. As you exhale, drop the left shoulder, gaze over the right. Whoop. Come back to center, inhale, and drop the right. Let's come back to center, bring your hands to your heart. Keep lowering down, bring your hands to the floor, turn your feet parallel, and fold. So any variation here, you can grab the outsides of the feet. Again, we're working those hamstrings. And then go ahead and walk the hands under your shoulders, halfway lift. Let's walk it to the back into a low lunge. So you're at the back of the mat. Bring the feet together and fold. Step your left foot back. So your right leg is leading. Left hand down, right arm high. From here, you can drop the left knee. We're coming to that side plank again. Or you can just slide the right foot up and over and rainbow the hips. In 5, we'll come back to plank. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to plank. Your vinyasa, toes your knees. Chaturanga or lower down. Up dog or down dog. Not or, 2 down dog. Lengthen up. Left side, inhale, left leg high, knee to nose. Hollow out the belly, hug up and in, and then use your core. Step the foot on the inside of the left thumb, help it forward. Right knee down, and we shift back and forth. Half Hanuman with the left leg straight to crescent moon. Back and forth. And then the next time half Hanuman comes, stay there, lift your sternum, stretch, and then fold. Coming back to crescent moon, bring the arms up, inhale. Find that length in the side body. Keep your right toes tucked under. Inhale, cactus the arms. Stay for the exhale. And then find your balance here. Inhale, up you go, crescent lunge. Lower ribs draw back. That just gets rid of any posterior tilt to the pelvis. Actually, it's an anterior or posterior, depending on your tendency. Inhale. Exhale, twist. So you're twisting to the left. Inhale, warrior two. So your feet should land pretty good. Shoulders backing down. Double check your footprint, back foot's parallel. Next, inhale, reach. Extended side, elbow to knee, hand to the sky, or hand to the floor. Just try to mirror what you did on the other side. We're going into goddess squat from here. Turn the toes out, bring the hips low. All right, this time star pose. Inhale up. Bring your hands to your hips and turn your feet parallel. Clasp your hands behind your back. Let's do a shoulder stretch. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Open your heart. Inhale. And then hinging at the hips. Fold forward. Maybe your hands stay at your lower back. Totally cool. Maybe they come a little bit more. But try to keep extending through your sternum. Don't collapse. Keep pulling the shoulders back as you extend through the sternum. In 5, we'll lower the hands. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hands and fold. Halfway lift. Walk to the front of your mat again. Bring your feet together, forward fold. Step your right foot back. Low lunge, right hand down, left arm high. From here, your knee down to your side plank, or Vashisthasana with the legs lifted for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. High plank, toes or knees, go through your vinyasa, and we're gonna meet in down dog. All right, so hopefully we're warmed up. From down dog, go ahead and step to the top of your mat. I'll have you grab, I have 3s and 5s, I'm grabbing my 3s. So we're gonna start with the top of the mat. Options, you can put a block between your thighs. We're gonna come into chair pose. Or your legs together, your choice. Let the weights hang. Again, lower ribs draw in. Inhale, and as you exhale to the sides, and then we're gonna go to the front. To the front. The exhale comes when you're lifting, and you're trying to get the arms parallel to the floor. Now you go at your own pace. If I'm going too fast or too slow, but I don't want you to swing. So on the decline, where you've got the help of gravity, resist it a little bit. In 10, 9, stay nice and low. In 7, now if you start to feel it in your neck, drop your chin slightly. And we got 5, hang on. Little micro bend in the elbows. Nice, guys. In 4, 3, in 2, we're gonna go into goblet squats, and 1. So I'm really getting your heart rate up in this first section. Goblet squats, heels are about 20 inches apart. Isometric the weights together. Now remember your squat technique. Your knees go over your second toe and your hips go straight back. The depth depends on the health of your knees. You're gonna exhale as you drive it up, okay? So bring it down, down, down. When you come up, squeeze. When you go down, squeeze. In 10, we're gonna add a twist just to the right side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and we won't miss a beat. We'll just keep going. In 4, 3, 2, good job, and 1. So we squat. You'll come to the toes of the left foot and twist. So the left arm is almost straight. So it's a goblet squat, twist. Goblet squat, twist. Starting those obliques. We got 8. I'm also trying to get your heart rate up. Hopefully I'm accomplishing that. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last one here. We're gonna do a goblet squat center. Step the left foot back, goblet squat. Just trying to take your mind off. Squat to the side, center to the side. All right, 6, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. Always bending your knees, put your weights down. Come to the top of your space. Always grab a drink when you need it. I need it. Let's go through a vinyasa to stretch it out. Inhale up. Right arm down, lift to the side. Inhale up. Left hand down to the side. Inhale up. Uttanasana, forward fold. Take your time here. Halfway lift, high plank. Either go right to down dog or go through your vinyasa to down dog. So all these poses in Sunday are coming back. Inhale, right leg high. All the way through to low lunge. Set your feet. Now drop the left knee. Grab your weights. I'm still using my 3s. And come up to that left knee. If your knee is sensitive, put something under it other than maybe 2 blocks. I know Joanna layers her mats, which is great. You're going to start with the weights hovering to the shoulders. All right, so level 1, you're going to do a shoulder press, back down. Level 1, you're going to bring the weights to the floor to half Hanuman. Okay, then back, shoulders, press, shoulders, half Hanuman. Level 2, you're going to do a shoulder press to a tricep kick. Shoulders, press, shoulders, kick. Shoulders, press, shoulders, tricep kick. Give me 5 more, whichever variation you're doing. Sometimes it's hard to keep the balance in this one. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, staying in crescent lunge, weights again at the shoulders. All right, level 1, you're going to do a shoulder press to a bicep curl. Press, curl. Level 2, you're going to come up off that back knee, come back down, bicep curl. Shoulder, press, shoulder, bicep. Shoulder, press, shoulder, bicep. So level 1, you're right here. So you're just tapping that back knee, nice and slow on the negative. 5, 4, we're going to stay in crescent lunge. 3, 2, good. Last one. All right, adjust your feet, lower ribs back. From here, bring your weights to your heart. Hinge forward slightly. Now if this starts to hurt your lower back, come up to here. All right, from here, right arm forward, left arm back. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. So we're alternating. 8, 7. I'm going to give your arms a break in just a second here. 6. Find that breath. 4. Slow, controlled movement. 3. 2. And 1. All right, let's come to warrior 2. You can shake out that right glute. All right, so always set up a really good yoga pose first. All right, nice deep warrior 2, right alignment, shoulders over hips, facing forward. Let's start with circles. Arms, palms face forward, circles. It's everybody's favorite. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. In 4, we'll switch directions. 2 and 1, switch directions. The weights get too much, put them down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hang in there if you can. Tee out the arms. Close the book as you straighten the leg. Inhale and exhale. 10. In 9, we're going to hold the elbows together. Keep going. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Elbows are touching. Bring the arms up and down. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Got a squat. Bring the weights into your hip crease. Let the blood come back down. All right, so just make sure you can pulse up and down. Earlobes are over your shoulders. Shoulders are over your hips. Right here. Let those arms get a little break. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn your right foot parallel to the top of your mat, and you're going to step the left foot in. Hopefully your weights are there. I'm going to grab one heavier weight and hold it like this. This is where the obliques come in. I'm going to turn here, or come out here so I don't hit. You're on your left toes. So you're always going to come back to your heart. All right, inhale, bring the weights to the right, and then back up. Inhale, back up. Now you really have to lock your core in so you're not straining your lower back. If you're straining your lower back, don't swing as far back, okay? In 8, we're gonna change it up. 7, 6, told you it was oblique day. 5, in 4, we're gonna add a leg lift. 3, 2, and 1. So same swing to the side, but now you gotta slow down because you're gonna lift the left leg. Same twist and lift. Find that balance. Got it? Looking good. 8, 7, 6. Make sure you got a little micro bend in your right knee. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come back over here. We got one more for you. Hold the weight here. You're going to go to Skandasana with the weight to your chest. Bring the toe back up and twist. Skandasana, twist. This is the last one in the series. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, top of the mat, switch out the weights. Come to Warrior 2, right knee leads. All right, Warrior 2. Palms up, elbows soft, horizontal bicep curls right here. You can use heavier weights if you want. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring your elbows straight to your hips. Palms are still up. We're going to go to reverse warrior. Elbow to hip, extended side. Elbow to hip. So you have to slow it down so you're not swinging, but the weights are helping a little bit with not only strength, but flexibility. Four, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's stay in extended side. You're gonna place your your right weight down, okay? Right arm high, so twisted low lunge. You're gonna have the weight in your right hand. Left hand down, so we're gonna do that Vashisthasana. Layer 1, you're right here with the weight to your shoulder, okay? Layer 2, you're right here. From here, press to the sky, back to your shoulder, and big twist under the body. Right here, and twist. In 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, put your weight down. If you're up, put this left knee down. You want to root down through your right foot because you're going to lift this left knee. Right hand behind you. This is one of my favorites. Elbow to knee, right here. Crunch for 10. Inhale, exhale. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come back to center. Got one more for you. Start in a plank position with your knees down. We're gonna do a push-up, but then send your hips back. So straighten it out, push up, and back. Push up, and back. Give me 6. Now don't worry if these are hard, slow it down. 5. Gotta start somewhere, gotta build that strength. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, go ahead and grab a drink. I'm gonna go ahead and move all my stuff to the other side so you can see me. Grab a drink, and we're gonna meet at the top of the mat for our second top of the mat set. So you're gonna need your lighter weights. All right, so we'll start with the chair pose. Chair pose, let the hands hang. Lower ribs draw in. Sit nice and low. Here we go. Inhale to the sides, to the front with control. If you're ever feeling this in the neck, you're probably to have your chin up, that Pez dispenser position. Drop your chin just a little bit. Lengthen out the muscles. In 8, 7, 6, resist gravity. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Goblet squat. Isometrically, if your weights have notches, it makes it easier. All right, toes are out. Here we go. Sit back, drive it up. Inhale and exhale. Just watch that your knees are not coming out too far. All right, so it looks, this is the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Keep going. Sit back. Good. From what I can see, you guys are all doing it well. I had a student yesterday that we had to do a little tutorial. Send it back. 8. In 7, we're going to do the twist. This time we're going to go to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep going, we're adding the twist. Squat and twist. Squat, so you're coming to the toes of the right foot as you twist, but your core, that whole corset part of your body is engaged. Think about drawing your ribs together. 6, and 5, we'll change the goblets. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, goblet center, step right. Center and right. Go at your own pace. I'm slowing down a bit. Definitely I'm in that heart rate zone. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hello, and 1. Awesome job. All right, set your weights down, top of your mat, or the back of your mat, if you're switching sides like I am. Let's stretch it out. No weights right now, arms go up. Inhale. Right arm down, lengthen. Inhale up, left arm down, and lengthen. Inhale up, baby back bend. Inhale up, Uttanasana full. Take your time here, this feels really good right now. Halfway lift, plant your hands. Go through your vinyasa, or just meet us in down dog. Take a moment there, see how this feels. And we get to do the other side. Left leg high to low lunge. Right knee down. Weights, 3-pounders I'm using. You could probably use 5. Hands to your shoulders, all right? Level 1, shoulder press. Weights to the floor and straighten the left leg. Level 2, you're gonna come all the way through to a tricep kick. Shoulder press, tricep kick. Find your breath. Can't look at you when I'm doing these because I have to balance. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Second exercise here. Level 1, straight up, bicep curl. Straight up, bicep curl. Level 2, you're gonna come up to crescent lunge and come tap the knee. Press, tap the knee as you do a bicep curl. Press, tap the knee. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay up in crescent lunge. Make any adjustments. Lower ribs back, hands to heart. Hinge forward. Left arm forward, right arm back. Back to your chest. Alternate the arms like you're pressing through honey. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Say hello to your left glute. All right, warrior 2. And shake that out. But again, find a nice deep aligned warrior 2. Arms out, circles. Hopefully you got a little sweat going here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Take your neck out of this. 2 and 1. Switch it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tee it out. Hang on if you can. Close the book, straighten your leg. 10. I know, shoulders are screaming. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2. Hold the weights together. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Woo! 2, and let your hands come down. Goddess squat. Just little pulses. Let's give your shoulders a little break. Mine are tingling. Come down as low as you can, up an inch, just right here. All right, we're gonna do that oblique work, just like we did on the other side. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Left foot's parallel to your mat, and step the right foot so you're on the toes. I'm gonna grab my one weight. You can use 2. I'm grabbing 1 5-pounder. Right on the right toes. Hands to your chest, inhale, and then twist. Inhale, twist. Inhale, and twist. The core locked in. If you're feeling something painful, you're gonna to stop twisting as much. More of a controlled movement. All right, if the twisting feels okay, give me 6, then we're gonna add the knee. 5, 4, 3, think about knitting the ribs together. 2, and 1. All right, keep going. Add the knee, lift, and twist. You gotta slow it down when you lift the knee. At least I do, or I'm gonna lose my balance. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last one here. Skandasana, you're gonna bend the right knee, your weights to your chest, and then we slide it back to the top and swing. Skandasana, swing. Skandasana, swing. In 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, set that weight down. Grab your lighter weights and come into warrior 2 again. Left leg leads, okay? Horizontal biceps. Again, find that warrior 2, and then horizontal bicep curls. Good. 8, 7, 6. Now make sure you're not locking out the elbows like that. That's a no bueno. Okay, keep the elbows a little bent. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the elbows in. Reverse. Left arm over. Elbow to hip. Extend. Elbow to hip. Reach. You really don't want to swing on these. Just use that extra weight to get a little extra length. This feels really good after all that oblique work. All right, we gotta strengthen, but we gotta lengthen too. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's stay in extended side. All right, we're gonna pivot. Plant your right weight down. You can come to that modified side plank or regular side plank. I'm going modified. Bring the weight to your shoulder. Press it up, back to the shoulder, and big twist under your body. Shoulder, press, shoulder, twist. Shoulder, press, shoulder, twist. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, with control, and last one. All right, set the weight down. If your right knee's not down, put it down. Hand under the shoulder, grip down through this left foot, because that's where you're gonna grip the mat. Inhale, left elbow, right knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, you guys. Come back to center. We're not going to do the push-ups here, but come back into a child's pose. Grab a drink. I'm going to check my time. All right. And we're going to come into a seated position. I'm going to grab my 5 pounds because we're going to do a little bicep work in combination with the core. All right, so a little bit more work here. From here, go ahead, like you were coming to boat, grab underneath your knees. I don't want the shoulders rounded here. I want you to sit up nice and straight. Okay, sit bones rooted. You can grab your weights. Level 1, you're going to stay sitting up nice and tall and do bicep curls. All right. Level 2, you want a little bit more. Hinge back a little bit. Come up to the heels. Wherever you are, we're going to do a few exercises here. So in 7, we're going to alternate tapping the heels. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to lift the right and the left. Right, left. 10, 9. In 8, we're going to do both. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, here we go. Both and tap. Both and tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come onto your back. We're going to set up for bridge. It's not going to let me do that. Optional, weights in the hip crease. All right, feet hip width. All we're going to do is lift up and down. So we'll start with just the hip lifts for 10. Squeeze your glutes. Try to take it out of your hamstrings if you're feeling your hamstrings. Press it into the glutes. 6. In 5, we're going to hold the high point. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hold this high point with or without weights, arms straight up. All right. Skull crusters for 10 with the hips high. 10, 9, in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now, as the weights come behind your head, lower the hips. All right, back up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, woo, and 1. We are done with the weights. Set them to the sides. Let's go ahead and come into Apanasana, which is a little ball on your back. Roll out your lower back. And then bring your feet to the floor for figure 4. So we'll start with just a twist. Bring right foot over left, ankle clears, right knee pulls forward. All right, let's just do the figure 4 stretch to start. Right hand through the legs, grab your left shin and pull towards you. Flex both feet. Get to a point where you're a little uncomfortable, but of course no pain. From here, unthread the right arm through. You can stay here or cross the right leg over. Cactus the arms out, and bring the knees to the left slowly. Cactus the arms out. Try to keep your right shoulder down. Breathe into the right side body. See if you can find a little bit more length. Again, we did a lot of obliques today. Come back up to Apanasana again. Knees into the chest. Kind of reset position. Roll around on your spine. Set your feet. This time it's going to be left foot over right. Ankle clears. Left knee towards the front of your space. Thread the hand through. I like to grab my shin, but you can grab your thigh. Flex both feet. Pull towards you. And then unthread the hand. Slide the left knee over. Cactus the arms. And allow the knees to fall to the right. If this ever is too much, I feel it more on this side because I have it, my sacral joint, my SI joint is a little bit sensitive on this side. You can always put a block to support your knee. Just a little. But I only think about it on this side. Come back up. Let's just come into some windshield wipers for a little bit more. So feet as wide as the mat. And cactus the arms again and just massage the lower back as you come back and forth, side to side. Into your chest. Options here. You can extend your legs up your imaginary wall. A little bit of a hamstring stretch to start. Stay here, or let's see if I can kick my cabinet here. Bring the legs up and over into plow pose. I find this posture is a lot easier in a heated room, but if your toes aren't touching, support your lower back. If your neck hurts, just don't do it. It's not worth it. If you're doing Palasana, you can come into a shoulder stand, support your lower back, zip it up. If you're in the legs up the wall, let's meet in dead bug. From here, you play. You bring your knees to your forehead. And as always, if there's another pose that your body needs, go to that posture before your final Shavasana. I am a big dead bug fan. And then when you're ready, go ahead and come in to your final Shavasana or any restorative pose. I'm gonna just sit up while you do that, just in case my mic is not working when I'm on the ground. Whatever posture you come into, just settle there. Reconnect with your breath. Observe your breath. Observe any tension that you're still holding on to. One more full body scan from head to toe. Releasing and letting go of anything you're holding up. Sink into the mat, sink into the earth beneath you. Observing any sensations and letting go of any monkey mind, we call it, when we're really busy and stressed, we seem to, our mind gets really active. So if that's happening for you today, just bring it back to that center point, maybe that flickering candlelight in your third eye, or your happy place. To move on, take one more full body stretch. If you're in Shavasana, extend the arms behind you, press your heels to the front, big sip of air. Big sigh out. That feels good. And then finding your way, bend one knee at a time, find your way up to a seat. And we'll seal in our practice for today. hands to your heart space. As always, thank you guys so much for showing up to your mat, your energy and your effort and your light. Bringing your thumbs to your third eye. Be strong, be kind, and be brave. Namaste.